What's up guys, how you all doing? For today's video we're going to put to the test SureCan gas canister. This is a pretty unique design and this is 5 gallons. 5 gallons of gasoline, it's between 30 to 40 pounds, depends how much you're going to fill it up. So 40 pounds is pretty heavy, especially when you need to fill up side by side, tractor, car, or maybe even lawnmower, and especially the harder pieces like a chainsaw. They have a small gas tank, and tipping over gasoline 5 gallon, it's really heavy to hold it, and most of the time you will spill it a little bit, or you're just not gonna fill it up as much, and you will have to fill it up at your chainsaw more often if you don't fill it up all the way. So this is why I'm always looking for easier way to fill up my gas and easier tools to use. So hopefully this little thing is going to be amazing. This is your regular gas canister. Normally you would hold it like this all the way out and fill it up, and as you can see it's uncomfortable. You tipping it all the way upside down, it's heavy, and this thing is only like about halfway full, so it's about 15 pounds, and I can feel it. It's definitely kind of make me shake a little bit because I am flexing a lot trying to hold this thing. And yeah, this is what standard is. It works, it's great, but it is very uncomfortable, especially when you have to hold 40 pounds upside down like that without trying to spill any of that. So let's put to the test this thing. By the way, I filled it up with water so that way if I spill it I'm not too worried about it. First of all, I want to show you how you would fill it up. Boom, right here on our side. There you go. And I like this cup because when you're going to spin it, there's a child lock or whatever lock, so that way it don't unspin. All you have to do is just press it on it and then you can open it. So that's a pretty cool latch right here. I really love this canister design. When you're ready to fill, you press this trigger and press it down. So double trigger. If you try to press it right here, it doesn't work. Press it on the trigger and then down. Perfect. And as you can see, when this thing's up and there's a little lid right here too, it does not spill out by itself. First of all, you gotta open up this cup. Boom. And I love it that it sticks to it, so that way you're not going to lose it. And then easy, you just put it over like that, and let's try to fill something up and see how hard it's going to be. Okay, you put it over like this, press the trigger, and look at this floor. Oh wow, when you stop it, it still spills a little bit. So you gotta be careful not to overfill it with this. But as you can see, you just top it off a little bit, and that's pretty much good. Look at that. All the way to the top without spilling. You will have to practice a little bit to get that to that level. It definitely don't stop right away. Let me show it to you one more time. When you press it and fill it up, when you let go, you see how much gas is going to still leak. You see it's still going. So you gotta just measure it out the right way. Just remember, it's going to pull out a little bit extra. Boom. I really like it. So far it's good. I didn't have to hold it and tip it over like this, and that's really uncomfortable. So you gotta push it and then open it, so it's like a little bit of a child-proof over here. And then you put it in all the way, and then you can just hold it, set it down on something and put it in. It's honestly a lot easier to hold it like that. Tap it off. Actually, you see, if the gas can all the way in, it's easier to tap it off all the way to the bottom. Boom. Oh yeah, you see, once you lift it up, it's going to pull out a little extra. And you see a few drops have spilled out as well. But yeah, that's pretty good. I have put it all the way to the top without overfilling it. So it's workable. Also, I really like that there is handles right here, so that way you can grab it and hold it like this, which is natural way to hold the bucket. or if you're left-handed, there's another handle right here, so that way natural way to hold it, instead of trying to, when you fill up a bottle, try to hold it like this and tip over all that liquid. 40 pounds could be really heavy. Definitely a lot easier to just hold it like this and fill it up and just stop the spout when you're ready. I like it. This is pretty good. Okay, let's talk about some flaws about this can. When you press this, sometimes it's not that easy to press, and when you hold in 40 pounds like this, it's kind of like getting jammed. You really have to push it forward, not down. If you push it down a little bit, and that's what naturally you want to do, because when you hold in 40 pounds, you're already kind of pulling it up, so your finger will pull down because the way your hand is sitting. So you will have to like hold it and push it back, not even a little bit down. So that way it's a safety feature, which is good. You're not going to spill gas by mistake, but at the same time, when you're trying to pour gas, it doesn't pour. You see, it's like jams on you. That's why you kind of have to hold it and push it like that, push it back. So that's a little bit of a learning curve. Once you figure out how to use it, it'll be easy, no problem. Another flaw about this design, when you stop the trigger, the liquid does not stop right away, because whatever is left over in a hose is still going to spill out a little bit. So it's like a tapping off kind of design. Let me show you one more time. Let's say you see again, I'm getting stuck over here. Okay, you see it's pouring, I stopped and it's still pouring. So that's a little bit of a flaw. Pouring, I'm gonna let go and it's still pouring. So you just gotta practice and remember with this little flaws that it's going to pour out a little bit of gasoline into your tank. So just account on that, and if you practice enough, it's not gonna overspill. But overall, I still love it because it's way more comfortable than using this gas can. Tip it over like that, hold it like this. I still love this gas can original design. There is way less bells and whistles, so that means a lot less parts that are going to break or get lost. You know what I mean? One day I feel like this cup will just take off and get lost, and then I'm not gonna have a cup here. And because it's keep getting jammed, I feel like over time this plastic will break off, especially after many years. Plastic gets old, it's just going to break off, and then you're not gonna be able to use this canister. And plus all these little pieces inside there that is supposed to hold them and push them back and forth, just whole bunch of things that can go on with that. So overall, it is a lot easier to fill up the gas than a regular standard gas can. But at the same time, which one will last longer? I still believe this one will last a lot longer, many years, because all it is just a cup here. Let's go, close it, and then you have a cup here. And if a nozzle breaks, you can just buy a replacement nozzle. So that's something to consider. Remember, this one will last a lot longer. It's a little bit more uncomfortable to use, but this one a lot cooler. You can show off to your friend and pretty much flex on everybody and say, look how cool my gas can. It is a lot easier than this one for sure, no question there, but I don't think it will actually last as long as this one. I honestly, since I got it, obviously I'm gonna use it up and we'll see how long it's gonna last. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it. As you know, I love all these cool little innovations to make your life easier, and hopefully it does. Hopefully this gas can will last many years, because this thing is at least 10-20 years and it's still going to last another 20 years because it's plastic, it doesn't go bad. But I'm just worried about those little pieces of plastic, this turnable handle, this cup might fall off, and I will have a hard time to find a replacement for these ones, because this thing is universal. This thing is only that company makes that kind of stuff. So if I will have to buy a little replacement piece, I might have problems with that. But yeah, don't forget to thumbs up this video. Let me know in comments below which gas can do you use for your lawnmower, chainsaw, whatever tools you use, or for the car. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. You know, also if it's too heavy, you can bring up your chainsaw or tool that you're going to fill up, let's say, and you can just press it like this, and it's going to fill up your chainsaw and stuff, or whatever tool you're going to use. So that's a cool way to fill up your gas as well. Boom. And I did spill a few drops of gas, or water in this case.